Hello, hello. Welcome. I am back. Once again, this is Empress Alicia, and I am back with another session with you this evening. I hope everything is going well for you. I hope that you are feeling well, going well, is well, and all of those great things. To those who resonate with me, right? On the highest vibration that you could possibly be at any given moment in time, right? So, for those who do not know me, and this is maybe your first time of you coming across me, right? Because I popped up in your reality, then you probably are a little different, right? You probably are looking for something, possibly, maybe answers, right? So, once again, I am a modern day seer, okay? A modern day seer. My soul is old, yes. But I am in a modern day time this time around. So my soul is very ancient. I am very old, even though I look like a young woman. My soul is ancient and I remember a lot of things. I have the ability to do a lot of things with finding answers. The questions that you guys ask are questions, but I can find the answers in my own way because I have a gift that I go way back, way back. Yes, I do. So you won't find my information by just opening up a book. You know, a lot of people, they so logical. They like, well, show me. Show me in a paper, show me in a book. And it's like, I understand, but I am not logical, honey. I am not the person for you if that's what you're looking for. Because my information comes from a different place, a different realm, as well from the divine, but also because I have a very, very ancient soul. I'm an ancient soul, an ancient seer, an ancient healer, an ancient mystic. Okay? My soul is old. Okay? So I am a modern day seer. So now I am a modern day seer because now I had to come in a way for the people of today, if you know what I mean. If Jesus came back today, you guys, he ain't gonna come back the way he was. He'll come back. He'll come back different. He'll probably come back dressed like the men of today, most likely, or you guys will knock him out and probably step on him and tell him to go somewhere, right? So I am a modern day seer, psychic investigator. Okay, I have the ability to see the unseen and the unknown and put the pieces together. My mind, the way my mind works, the way my makeup work, I am able to do that. And I have solved some of the most toughest cases, and mine including. And I know I have helped the feds, the CIA for sure. And I'm waiting on my steak and my cheesecake as well. But yes, I am a psychic investigator. I have the ability to really go beneath the surface and find pieces of the puzzle. Okay, it take a little time, but I believe that I can do it. I am a muse, intuitive, so I can inspire in many, many different ways. As a muse is the where music came from. Muse, music, right? So a muse is supposed to be inspirational. Inspirational. Somebody that can get your juices flowing, get that creative spark flowing. You know, help you finish off where you may be stuck. Like some writers, they get writer's block, creator's block, dance, whatever it is. A little touch of a muse can help you, but you got to pay me for that. Right? Intuitive. It's deeper than just a feeling. It's a knowing. It's many things, but it's many intuitives out there. But us intuitives, we can't explain certain things, but we can put the pieces together because we could read energy, we could feel energy. And a lot of you can too. All right? And a hardcore channeler. Right? I have the ability to channel questions from the collective. That's one of my things that I do, is channel questions from the collective on any topic. But yeah, I'll pick because some of those questions are crazy. But yes, I can channel questions from a person. I can channel questions from the collective. I can read energy from a person. Okay? All right. So that's where I'll end at. But I am here with you today, this evening. And I must say, lately I have been very bored with the human experience. Not the other experience as being a regular being, but with the human experience. I hope you guys can understand that I am just like everybody else, but I have been a little bit boredom with the human experience, and I am looking for excitement, and I'm looking to take my life in a new direction as well. Because of that, I believe that something is coming, and I am going to take my own advice for what I pulled for the collective today. And what I pulled was that it is something that's about to happen for me as well as you guys. I'm going to take this as for myself. It's for all of us. That right now is the time to rest, because a lot of us will be going into projects, foundations, partnerships, whether it's business or husband or lover or new friends or whatever, new community, new whatever it is. You guys going to be going into a new cycle of something else that you have to prepare for. So what the divine has told me is that a lot of you are feeling the same way, a little bored with the human experience. But don't worry, the divine said it is for a reason why you're feeling like you are a baby being held by the universe right now with nothing else to do. Is a reason for that. And the cycle you're going into is going to require you to be like a baby that is running around. That's going to have to like juggle things. So enjoy the process, right? Enjoy the process. Okay? And be aware of contracts. I don't like that word contract. I like the word agreement. But I don't like contract because it just sounds like I'm being conned. So be careful of the agreements that you sign. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a marriage, a friendship, a business, whatever it is. Be mindful of these agreements. That was the warning that stuck out to me, was to be careful, because this is where they can hem you up. Why? Because if you put your John Henry, as my grandma used to say, if you put your John Henry on something that you don't understand and you get caught up in it, by the time your real blessing comes to you, your hands are tied behind your back and you can miss the real opportunity. And that's what the master of all tricks like to do, right? get you hemmed up in all kinds of I'm gonna say it, fuckery, right? So it don't matter if this is a man, if it seems like it's the man of your dreams, or even a woman of your dreams, take your time, right? Take your time, because you don't know, right? If it's a business, whatever it is, just take your time, because you don't want to get hemmed up in things, right? And then when a real deal comes, whatever that is for you, your hands are tied behind your back, right? Because I'm even picking up that some of you have men or women that's married or in long-term partnerships or in all kinds of, something, but they want to try to keep you occupied, right? They want to keep you occupied so they can burn out their time, because they don't want somebody else to have you, right? And that's what the master of all tricks will do. They'll keep you occupied for them, because they don't want no one else to have you, because they're selfish. So be mindful of men that are married, men that are tricksters, all that kind of stuff, even the women. Be careful, because they want to keep you all to themselves. So, they keep you occupied so when they can handle their business. So just be mindful of all of that, okay? Be mindful. Be mindful at all times, and take it, really take your time to evaluate the things, okay? Because you don't want to be desperate, because if you're desperate, the master of all tricks know you're desperate, and he likes desperate people. He likes when you're desperate, because you don't think twice. You don't think twice. You don't evaluate. You don't do anything. You just move too fast, right? Don't do these things, okay? This was the warnings that I received with this new phase. But I think you guys would be fine. I think you guys would be fine. I do. If you made it this far, you should be fine. Right? So, I channeled some questions from you guys. I did. So, the first question. Do you think if the man pay for the household, should I have to do everything in the house? I am burned out. Okay. So I don't know if you have kids or not. I don't know. You ain't tell me. I don't know how much cooking and cleaning you're doing. I don't know. I don't know how much work you're doing. Because I feel like if you clean the house once or twice, I mean, what are you, scrubbing every day? I don't know. Unless you have children and you getting burnt out by the kids, and keeping everything together. If you have kids, do you have help? Do you have a sister that you trust? Do you have a mother or whatever, close family members that you trust that can give you a break for a little while? It sounds like your husband, maybe he's busy or something, or your man is busy or something, but explain it to him that you're feeling overwhelmed, that you're stressed. See what he says. Maybe he can help you with some things. Maybe he don't know you're stressed. Have you talked to him, or have you told him? Because, sometimes men can be in their own world, and he has no idea that you're feeling this way, and it's not fair to assume So talk to your man about it and see what he says. Maybe he probably have no idea and clueless. He just in his own world, doing everything, thinking everything is okay. So I will say talk to him and see what he says. Maybe he can switch some things around. You don't know. But the first person you should ask and talk to is him. Okay? Before you do anything else, just talk to him and see what he says. That's your man, right? So you should be able to talk to him. All right, so I hope that answered your question, young lady. Next question. Who rates value in dating? Okay, well, how I see it is it depends on what you're looking for and what is valuable to you, right? If you're looking for a husband, then a man keeping his word is valuable, right? A man that has discipline is valuable. Somebody that's not going to stop working because they got a attitude, or they don't want to, or they rather be out and about. You know what I'm saying? Discipline is doing the things you don't want to do regardless. That's discipline. Women, we have discipline. When you got to pay your bills, you get up, you go to work, you do what you got to do, and you come home, you do that over a period of time. That is discipline. But when you're looking for a husband because you having babies, or even if you don't have any babies, you want somebody that you can depend on, you will want a man that has discipline, as well as a man that keeps his word. That is valuable. So if he shows that, then that is valuable to you. That's how I see it in dating. That is valuable. If he's looking for a wife, then maybe he's looking for someone that's going to listen to him and let him lead you. He wants somebody that's going to, what else somebody may be looking for if they want a wife? Somebody that's caring, open, sensitive to his needs or something, and actually listen to him or something like that. That's actually caring. That has qualities of a wife, right? Qualities of a wife. That is valuable to him. If somebody who don't switch up, every day you talk at 1:00 in the afternoon, and then you talk again at 8:00 at night, right? Right before you guys have dinner or after you have dinner, you guys talk on the phone all the time for about an hour or so, just to talk about the day or whatever. And then, you go to bed or whatever. But if you start switching up, and he looking for something serious, and now you starting to switch up, you getting flaky because he found out you met somebody, that may question him. I don't know. But the point I'm trying to make is he's looking for value, and you're looking for value. But everybody don't see value the same, because some men are looking for a jump off. Some men are looking for a bust down, right? But if you're not showing bust down or jump off vibes, then he won't probably find you valuable, right? He won't find you valuable because right now he's thinking about this, and you thinking about a man that is dependable, respectful, disciplined, right? That's about his real life situations, right? So it's a difference. It depends on what the man is looking for and what the woman is looking for, and what you find valuable in that person. That's how I see it. Now, if you're dating, if you just now start dating, I see it. But I'm talking about, when you first start trying to date somebody, before you get into uh, I guess, over each other's houses and all of that. I'm just talking about the value part, okay? That's the part I'm talking about. Seeing the value in each other. Way before you get into a relationship, because I don't think you should get in a relationship with somebody if you don't see value in them. That's my opinion. You shouldn't get in a relationship if you don't see no kind of value. If I don't see that you can be a husband, you're not respectable, you're not a man of your word, you're too flaky, you act like you want to jump in my pants like I told you I had ass for sale or something. That's a man that's probably looking for a jump off, right? So there's no even point of no point of even trying to see what he's about at that point. For what? He's looking for a jump off, right? So I hope that answered your question. Next question, okay? Are you an atheist? No. I am not an atheist, but I do not see God in a traditional way how people may see God when you're religious. I don't see God in a religious way as people that are probably religious. I don't see God in that way. I see God differently. But I'm not an atheist, okay? There's a difference. But people swear that you're an atheist because you don't bow down to your God. But the answer is no. I am not an atheist. Alrighty. Next question. What do you think two people in love is? Oh, are you in love? Are you feeling lovey-dovey right now? Well, two people that are in love, I believe that those two people, they in love with each other characteristics. They in love with each other's wrongs, flaws, perfections, imperfections, ways of being. You know, I think they in love with each other's intimacy. I think is different layers. When I see a person I believe that two people are in love. They are in love on so many different levels. That's a beautiful thing. We don't hear about people in love anymore. But two people that are in love, you usually can see it. I usually can see it. It is a beautiful vision to see. It is when I do see it. You know, when I see two people in love, it is beautiful. You don't come across it often, but when you see it, it is beautiful. So, you know, if you're in love, I'm happy for you. Okay, because many people don't fall in love with each other, not love a person, because you could love a person, but in love, being in love is like these two are in their own world. And the world goes around them, and they're in their own world, and they're in love with each other's perfections and all of the gushy stuff. Absolutely. Okay, so that's just a little fraction of what I think two people in love looks like. Okay? Yeah. So kudos to anybody out there in love. Somebody gotta be in love. It's good to find out somebody in love. Shit. Somebody out there in love. A lot of people don't fall in love anymore. It's really more like what you can do for me. That's what love is today. What can you do for me? You know? And now I love you. Yeah. So if you found somebody that love your ass, truly love your ass, you better keep them. Because, you know, it's rare. Not many people actually see you and in love with you, with your essence and your energy and your, see the imperfections and still love you, That's a good thing. Okay, my next question. Do you think it makes a man look bad by his woman doing good as him in business or owning one? Okay, this is a man. I don't think it makes a man look bad, but some cultures and religions, they don't believe that a woman's supposed to be doing as good as the man. Like, if a man is a successful businessman, his woman, his wife or woman, should not be doing business at all. She should not be good in any kind of business, or she shouldn't have a business. Some cultures and religions are like that. The woman's supposed to be like beneath. I'm not saying beneath in a bad way and like beneath like you're an animal. I'm saying beneath like you don't have a space to be in a man's world. Like, I don't think anything is wrong with it as long as you can balance out y'all relationship with keeping it romantic. And I think that's when a problem comes sometimes, is the man don't see the woman after a while as the feminine energy to protect and love and care for, but now as an opponent, right? So I'm not going to say is wrong or right. I don't think anything is wrong with it, but sometimes it can be hard to balance. Sometimes we see it all the time with a lot of relationships. We do see it all the time. It ain't impossible, but I think it just take work. But what relationship don't take work? What relationship don't take work? They all take work, right? But it sounds like an ego thing for the man. It sounds like he has an ego thing going on where you're like, no, I don't want my woman doing better in business than me. I don't want my woman having a business that's booming like mine. I don't want that. I want to feel like a man, and I'm picking that up from him. He's you may be Spanish or you may be Spanish or something. I'm picking it up. You oh yeah, you may be Spanish or something. You don't think that she should be doing business and making good business like how you are. You may be Spanish. I'm not saying it's true, but you may be possibly. Listen, I can't tell you what to do. There's a lot of man coaches out there. There's a lot of men coaches out there. Hell, you can ask them. But it sounds like an ego thing. It does. It sounds like an ego thing. For me, I don't see anything wrong with it. If my business was good as my man's, I'd be like, listen, I'm doing good too. What you want me to do? Shut my business down for you because you don't like it? So I can understand a woman, like, you're from the woman perspective. What do you want me to do? Shut my business down? Like, what the heck? But yeah, it sounds like an ego thing. Make sure it's not coming from you feeling less than because she's doing good in her business. Make sure it's not an ego thing. You don't want to lose the relationship over something that's so small, right? Keep your ego in check. Keep it in check. It doesn't mean she don't look up to you anymore. It doesn't mean that she don't want to be with you anymore. But I think that is probably part of the problem, that men think we don't need them if we have a banging business or something. They're like, well, I want you to look for me. I want you to look to me. I want you to, put all that energy into me. I think this is where the men are coming from. They want us to look to them and, give our energy to them and not to a business and stuff like that. But I don't know, buddy. All I can say is y'all guys got to work it out and keep your ego in check. Okay? So, next question. Do you think men still believe women are their property? Oh gosh. Unfortunately, yeah, I think some men do believe we are their property. Yeah. Some men, not all of them, some men are still in this archaic mind frame for some reason that women are their property. Women, we're not their property. Okay, we're not commodity. We're not any of that crap. We are individual beings. Okay, that really should be protected and cared for. That's what I believe. And there's another topic, but it's true. We're not part of y'all property. Now, if we are your wife, then we supposed to be cared for, and you guys supposed to do those things for us, but that doesn't mean we're your property. It just means that you care for us as an extension of yourself, right? So if you eat, you put food in your body, as the scriptures say, you will do the same for your wife, right? Or whoever that you care about. Because some of you men act like you don't know what a wife is and shit. But you guys know what the hell a wife is. But you get what I'm trying to say. Women are not property. It's still archaic men out here who think women are really stupid, we're really dumb, we like children. Because it was once upon a time when men did think women were like children. Men think that we're weak. And we're not weak. We actually have more endurance than a lot of these men, right? But men have physical strength, but a lot of us have endurance, right? So it's really weird that they still think like this. A lot of these men still believe and think that we are, we don't have a brain. It's not our, they look at us like we're crazy. We have problems and we weak, but we're not weak. And then when the Bible say we're the weaker vessel, we are not the weaker vessel in the sense of being weak and stupid. We are the weaker vessel when it comes to situations of strength, like a man, right? When it comes to those kind of situations, we're the weaker vessel. Not that we got something wrong with us, okay? So we are not property of men. And if you watch some of these old movies, these old TV shows about Western movies and Western and all of that, and how the men talk to the women, they talk to us, if you watch it, they talk to us as if we were stupid. They yelled at you as you were stupid. They act like we were children, and we always had to be seen and not heard. Well, I probably would have got my ass beat every day because I'm going to... I would have got my ass beat every day because that's what those men did. They slapped the women as soon as they start talking and they wasn't supposed to talk or something. It's true. And I know a lot of you probably laughing, but it's really, really true that a lot of men, they believe that we were supposed to be quiet and that we can't talk too much and we have to whisper. And when you wanted to talk, you had to go in the corner and whisper and talk to your your mother or your sister or somebody, and you had to act like a lady and whisper in a mouse, like a mouse in a corner somewhere in a closet, because you were supposed to be seen and not heard and not talk. And don't you dare butt in men's business. You will be ostracized. He will beat you and slap you and ostracize you from the house because you were supposed to be seen and not heard, and it was unladylike to get in men's business. It's true. It's very, very true. Look at the history of men. They made these rules. This is what they have done. They don't want us talking. And believe me, if they can shut us up today, they would. And this goes for all men across the board. White men, black men, Chinese men, all of them. If they can shut us up, they would. They would if they could. But they know we ain't gonna go for it. So, well, I'm gonna say this. It's not enough men who have balls to not go for it. There's a few who don't go for it and stuff like that, but it's not enough to make a difference. But the point I'm trying to make is we are not animals. We are not toys. We are not doormats, and we are not property. That's the point I'm trying to make. We are individual beings that deserves a right to voice our opinion, to speak, to engage. We have our right in the world, just like how men do, right? But a lot of these men, they think that something is wrong with us. They do. They don't believe that. They don't take us serious because they say stuff like, you're just a woman. You're just a woman and stuff like that. It don't matter. You're just a woman. You're just a female. And I hate that terminology. I can't stand it so much. I probably will. My face will probably turn red if a person said that in front of my face, because I can't stand that terminology. I am not just a woman. I am not just a female. I'm more than that. Right, ladies? Right, my women out there? We're more than that. But I'm going to go to the next question. Are there people who can make things move with their minds or without touching an object? Of course it is, but they're not going to tell you that. Are you crazy? I wouldn't trust you guys to tell you guys that I freaking want a ticket. You can't tell you guys anything. The same people that will say, Hosanna, Jesus, is the same ones that will prosecute you, right? They would never tell you if they can do anything different and special, because you guys are the ones that will turn on them. Okay? The collective. You guys will turn on them, including the other people. You guys will turn on them. So they would never tell you if they had special gifts. Okay, they will never tell you that. They would have to be a fool and have a death wish. Okay? Because that is an active power. Okay? That is an active power that can be proven. Okay? Now, my gifts, y'all want to say I'm crazy, I'm this, I'm that. Some people want to say I'm crazy until it happens. And then you're like, oh shit. But it's really allegedly, even though I can prove it. And Empress Alicia don't lie. But still, it's not like an active gift that you just, with your hands and shit. But it is people out there. It is. Okay, so next question. The other day, you apologized to the elite by something you said Are you scared of them? Listen, do not antagonize me. Do not antagonize me because I will chew your ass up and spit you out. Don't antagonize me. I can't stand that. Do not insult my intelligence. Don't come at me stupid and fucking retarded. Okay? Don't antagonize me. I talked about a subject and I said something and it rubbed a few of the people the wrong way. And not only that, but I am a woman of wisdom. And not only that, my father told me to apologize. Okay? So mind your fucking business. Okay? Mind your goddamn business. I apologize because it was a comment that was thrown that shouldn't have been said because I don't have physical proof of that. And my father told me that it was unnecessarily to say that, whether it's true or not. He told me that I shouldn't have said it. It was unnecessary. So I apologized. Okay, and I am a woman of wisdom at the same time. Okay, so that's why I apologize. But don't fucking antagonize me because I will pull and I will fuck you up. Kiss my ass. I can feel your energy. You're trying to antagonize me and pick on me. Mind your business. I'm going to go to the next question before I get out of my flow, because right now I am calm and I'm in my flow. You hear me? And I'm trying not to go off on this little shit. What is the perfect date for you? Do you like flowers? Oh, you like the Empress. Oh, you got a crush on the Empress? Oh, thank you. Well, I don't know what the perfect date is, but I do like flowers. I like roses. But it don't even I don't have to have a bouquet of flowers. It can be 1 or 2 roses. And I think that is just as romantic. You know, I do like roses, but I don't know what the perfect date is. I never thought about that, honestly. I haven't. I really haven't. I know that's like, what? You never thought of that? No, I actually haven't thought of what the perfect date is. But I do like flowers. You gonna get me a rose? I like red. I like pink. I like fuchsia. I like burgundy. Okay. I guess I have a secret admirer. But yeah, I don't know what the full perfect date would be, but I do like a flower. Thank you. Roses are beautiful. They are. Whatever you do, don't bring me a lily, because they make my sinuses run. They do. They make my sinuses run and my eyes run and everything. So don't bring me a lily, but don't just pop up. You're probably a weirdo and I'll probably spray you or something. So, you know, don't be crazy. I hope you're not like a stalker. You're not a stalker, are you? Are you a stalker? Have you been watching me or something? Because I told you guys I have an unidentified man. I still haven't found out who this man is, you guys. I meant to tell you guys in the last video, it is an unidentifiable man that I cannot identify. And I am good. That's confirmation. You guys hear that? That's confirmation. I have an unidentifiable man that I don't know who he is. I must say this motherfucker is good, because I cannot identify him. I'm trying to trace him, his energy, but it's weird, you guys. Like, first he'll pop up and then he'll like leave. How are you able to do that? And I know I'm not lying because somebody else did the same thing. I'm not going to tell you who, what, when, why, and how, or where, but they tried it and it happened the same thing. Like literally show up on a table and then vanish. Literally, like without a trace. And literally can't find nothing else. It is the weirdest thing ever. And I'm like, what the hell? What is going on? Who is this? And I don't think they harmful. Or if they are harmful, oh my God, God forbid. But I think they're playing a game. I think it's like a little game that they like to play or something because it's just ridiculous, you guys. I just have to catch you guys up on this unidentified man. Like everybody else, I can identify the ones who are the haters, the ones who got crushes, you know, the ones that I better look out for, the ones that like they try to play in my energy and they think that they're hiding. But is one in particular, I cannot catch him. If I do it right now, you guys, one little thing will show up, maybe two things, and then they'll literally disappear. It's weird. It's weird. It's so weird. Even if he asks a question, he'll come and ask a question and then disappear. Like, why? Why? But I don't know. I as long as he ain't hurting me, I don't care. He ain't hurting me. He ain't harming me. He just like playing around. I let him play around. I let him play around. As long as he ain't one of these other fuck faces that want to fuck around and try to do harm, right? That's all I care about. No harm done. But here's the last question. Does the evil forces have an agenda for the world? I already talked about this. I cannot give so much information on this topic for general purposes in the general public. I hope you can understand that this is a topic that I cannot give. And my ancestors are telling me, and the cosmos are telling me, that this is not the time or the place to talk about this general information. This kind of information to the general public. Okay? Everybody cannot handle this information. And not only that, but last time I gave you guys just a snippet of it, I got so much backlash, so many issues, a lot of things happened that you guys don't know about when I gave you a little piece of the future. I got a lot of backlash for that. And not just backlash from humans, but other beings and other things that I had to, answer to, go through, as well as some of their agents that don't want you to reveal anything. It's not worth it. Yes, I do this for light, because this is part of my purpose, and my light is my currency, right? But some things is not worth the hassle. It's not worth the hassle. It really isn't. And it ain't going to help you either by me revealing it. It's not going to help you. Trust me. It's not going to help you at all by asking me that question. It's not going to help you at all. And it's not going to help anybody that's listening. It's not going to help anybody that listen, tomorrow or whatever. It don't matter. It's not going to help the general population with that kind of answer. So there's no point of answering it, okay? And I hope you can understand that. Just like a few other questions you guys like to ask me about other little topic questions that are just not for everybody's ears to hear, okay? And I hope you can understand that. And you guys know I don't mind answering no questions, but when I get the no, I don't answer. Okay? So that is all for today. I actually ended on time today. And I want to say Thank you for your questions. Thank you for, you know, me pulling it out the pulling it from you guys. And you know what? Next time I'm gonna try to I'm gonna do something a little bit different that I haven't done in a little while. So I think I'm gonna do that next time because yeah, I've been switching it up a little bit. But next time I think I'm gonna switch up a few more different things as well. So until next time, peace.